So magic weaving is a new feature that was just added into Wizard101, and I wanted to show you guys how you can start magic weaving, what quests you have to get in order to eventually go to Selenopolis, where these new trees are that will teach you new spells that combine schools. So just as a note in the beginning here, in order to start magic weaving, you have to have finished Dragonspire. That doesn't mean you have to be level 50, you just have to have completed the final quest of that world, and then you can come over to Merle Ambrose here, and he should have a quest for us. So here is the new quest.
Now, how about heading back to our classes? I'm certain we can all use a break from adventure.
Thanks, Merle. Magic the Archmastering. So he actually gives you a quest for Archmastery. So what they've done here is they've combined like these new tutorials and kind of woven them together into the quests that you have to do in order to get to the actual spell trees in Selenopolis where magic weaving happens.
Wizard, you have done well to thwart the thief of my eye. It was a shame he no longer had the eye itself. What became of it? I can't remember.
I'm gonna turn this up a little bit.
But I do remember, or I imagined. There was more to your quest than one rogue necromancer. A chill wind is blowing, but I can't quite grasp. You must prepare. You must harness magics beyond that of the average student. You must study the practice of Archmastery. So far you have wielded the power of one of the 7 schools, but with diligence, with skill, with mastery, you can harness them all. The Duel Master in Unicorn Way, Diego, he can teach you the finer points. And Wizard, beware the shadow.
Okay, he tells us to go to Diego, which is where the Archmastery tutorial is. I've already shown this entire tutorial in a video, so I'm going to skip it this time. I personally think the tutorial is kind of boring and does take some time, but you have to do it. Actually, in the end, you have to go through 2 tutorials, and I'm probably going to skip both of them. But yeah, it's just a lot of tutorials, a lot of teaching around this new feature.
Ah, young wizard! The faculty lounge practically thrums with tales of your victory. A student has bested a professor. A villainous professor. Haha, impressive. Your defeat of Malice there proves your unusual talent for your chosen school. Thus has Bartleby requested you be taught Archmastery. With this training, you can channel any mystical energy to generate pips of specific magical alignments. These pips enable you to call on a greater variety of spells. Enter the arena, and I will teach you how it is done.
Okay, we are gonna skip through this, so I will see you guys after this tutorial.
Archmastery is a lot to take in, I know. But the versatility it offers you should prove invaluable. Allow me to give a jewel to improve your Archmastery rating. Socket it to give yourself an edge against your foes. And you may need it soon, as Professor Baelstrom has requested your assistance in some personal matter. Please, go see him at once.
Okay, then we get this quest for Professor Baelstrom. In my Archmastery tutorial, I ended there. I wasn't even sure what this quest was, but this quest actually leads into spell weaving.
Ah, there you are, young student. I have a most urgent matter to discuss with you. A friend of mine has gone missing. Or, well, his latest correspondence is late, which I realize seems an innocuous enough event, but Thurston Plunkett is as punctual as a clock. That being said, I can't cancel my classes to go check on him myself, but perhaps our best student can be entrusted with the task. Splendid! Plunkett lives in a manor in Regent Square. Check in on him, would you? And if he is well, thump him on the head for making me worry.
We are gonna mark here because I think we have to come back to Halston. After we do all this, we need to go to Marleybone for this. Here is the sigil for Plunkett's house. Guess we'll see if he's home. I'm already in my hitting gear. Probably switch up my deck though. Definitely need an AoE.
You sure no one's coming?
Positive. Been watching the house for days. Ain't no one come or gone. We have all the time in the world.
There's actually a nice picture. This looks like, what, pirate? Looks like Marleybone and pirate, I think.
Who's that?
They pulled... I only have Lamasu. Wait, they pulled me from there and I didn't even get to listen to the dialogue. Of course, they have like no health. I did not think they would pull that far. And it's weird for them to do that because wouldn't they want players to listen to the dialogue? Like, it just cut off all the dialogue for me. I think the dialogue was just something like, because I did hear it the first time that I did this quest. I don't know, it was something along the lines of them being sure that no one was supposed to be here. Wow, we actually get to do a split spell. Good thing this is an AoE, technically. It was lucky I even got a shadow second turn. But I guess I generate shadows more quickly against lower ranked people like these guys. This is actually only like level 50, so.
What the blazes is going on in... Thieves!
Uh-oh. Leg it!
All right then, child. What do you have to say for yourself? Uh-huh. Yes. I see. You don't say. Thurston Plunkett. I have no idea who that is. But if he has been missing for days, we must locate him. Very well. Let us inspect this house for clues.
Alright, I think the item we need to inspect is this.
What a peculiar object. It doesn't look Marlebonian. There's a note. Plunkett, my good man. This is but a small sample of what we found in Celestia. We need your expertise here post-haste. Celestia? Never heard of it. But that monogram, it's from the Spiral Geographic Society. We have our lead. Come along, child.
I wonder if this is a main quest. It is a main quest. So this is a main quest in order to get to Celestia? I don't know if this is the actual required Celestia pre-quest or not. I'm not sure if they're forcing people to do this. But it makes sense because it's after Dragonspire. Go talk to him over here.
The Spiral Geographic Society is a group of scholars dedicated to discovering the spiral in the name of Her Majesty Queen Victorgia. Their headquarters are just down the street. Let's go.
See? Nobody home this time. Easy pickings.
Halt! Thieves!
I need to stop listening to you.
Stop right there. Don't make me blow my whistle. Hey, hey! I'll be right back, wizard.
Okay, the Spiral Geographic Office. Another sigil. I should really put in some different spells here. I really need to use Rat against these. These guys have like no health.
I don't know any military secrets. I'm just an editor. I know commas.
Oh, your fear. It smells so sweet. Did you really think you could plumb forgotten depths and find no shadows? But the shadows were there. The shadows were waiting. The shadows were hungry. And you smell so sweet.
Help! Please, somebody help me!
Hold up, dude. I need to put in some spells that actually can hit first turn. I don't need any of this. We just need Rat. That's pretty much all we need. Okay, good. It's set to Life Arch Mastery, so we should get this first turn. There it is. Hit with that.
Umbra Legion has no need of turns.
Oh, that actually is their cheat cast. They cheat cast Sandstorm. Okay, that was easy.
What is this? It doesn't smell of fear. It doesn't smell at all. Could it be? Ah, yes. The flimsy bravado of the hero. She enjoys crushing those. Carry on, then. Sail the forgotten seas. Find her if you can. Let the last thing you ever see be the Umbra Queen Resurgent!
Hurry, friend. Let us get out of here.
That's pretty neat that they're talking about Morgan with the Umbra Legion.
Shadow Weavers. That's what those monsters called themselves. They were quite keen to learn the military deployments of our Celestia expedition. Oh yes, the lost world of Celestia. We found it through good old-fashioned sky travel and sent a team. And in return, they sent a distress signal. Most distressing, that. I was trying to investigate further when those wretched bugs nabbed me. Thurston Plunkett? Why, he's leading the team. And likely in some danger given that distress call. Alas, we haven't a ship ready for sail. But legends tell us wizards of old could craft a key to the Celestian world door. So perhaps one of your professors at that academy could help you.
Okay, and we're going back. We need to craft a Celestia world key.
Celestia? Oh my, that's an old name, wizard. One fraught with legend and tragedy. Said to be the home of a strange people who channeled the sun, the moon, and the stars, until one day we opened the world door and floodwaters greeted us. Nobody knows what happened, just that a dark energy pervaded those waters, an unnatural force that spread a primal terror to all who felt it. And Plunkett is there now, amidst these Shadow Weavers and the so-called Umbra Queen. We must find and extricate him. Do you feel up to it? Top marks, then! I think I can patch together an old spiral key, though it may take some time. I'll send it straight to the headmaster when it's ready. In the meantime, there is some additional training that might aid you in this unusual battleground. Do you recall the Altar of the Fang? Quite
Why does he
right.
say it like that?
Your adventures in Krokotopia inspire them to resume their old work in interweaving magical schools. One of their scholars, Rafat, the teacher, requested Ravenwood's aid in these pursuits, and I can think of no better volunteer. Find him in the Oasis while I work on this key.
Okay, so that's how they are kind of interweaving these. So while he works on this key for us to go to Celestia, because you're supposed to do this after Dragonspire, then they also say to go back to Krokotopia for magic weaving. So here we go. Go talk to this guy in the Oasis.
Ah, wizard. Krokotopia has thrived since your defeat of the hated Tuts. Did you ever find the Croconomicon? Yes, it is for the best that tome is lost, I think, but the other labors of the Fang still have merit, like balance magic. We invented a new school of magic by blending and fusing the existing mystical streams. A difficult task, but also a dated one. It's time to see what else we can do, how else we can intermingle the magical schools, and what new disciplines we can create. We should not be bound by ancient law. We should make new law, and there's but one place we can do it. where we forged balanced magic to begin with.
Can they create another school from this area too?
Come, Wizard. Take the boat over there to the remote city of Selenopolis. I'll meet you and guide you to the Blended Grove.
If they made balanced magic in the Blended Grove, they definitely could make another school. I don't know if Wizard101 would ever do that. Like, come on, the 8th school? What if it was hidden away?
Wizard, to the home of the Luminaries, the followers of the moon, Selenopolis. Many years ago, Manders and Crocs, disinterested in the constant warring with the Tuts, escaped here under the auspices of the mysterious Moon King. Using the blended magics of this unique nexus, they remain protected but isolated, building a community and traditions all their own. Oh, worry not for the stairs. The children of the moon are wary but peaceful. Visitors are allowed, just rare. Now follow me to the Blended Grove.
The Blended Grove. They probably won't add a school because we have so many side schools like Shadow Magic, which I guess isn't really a school, it's just like a different form of magic. But yeah, I don't really see it happening. I feel like that would be a huge change to this game. Probably one that they don't even want to make. So here is the Blended Grove with all the new trees that you can talk to. I'm gonna wait on talking with them until after we talk to Rafat over here.
There are places in the spiral where magic is more potent, owing to a convergence of the ley lines, the invisible branches of the world tree. It is in these places spell trees are more likely to grow and where rare applications of magic can be attempted. This grove is one of the more unique of these places, a spot where the 6 fundamental schools of magic intersect and the spell trees are interwoven. This is where the Order of the Fang will be reborn into a think tank devoted to magic weaving, to intersecting the schools of magic. I hope you will be willing to help, but first we must expand upon your knowledge of the schools and their interactions. Enter the training grounds, and I will teach you of the magic wheel.
Alright, so the magic wheel training is a new tutorial. I am going to skip this for this video because I don't think it's that fun to show in a video, but you will have to do this when you do this quest line yourself to get to magic weaving, so I'll be back. Okay, that's the magic wheel training complete.
This grove and these interwoven spell trees are where we hope to explore magic, its synergies, its counters and influences. You may join us here and choose a second school as an area of focus to weave into your own. The choice is yours. Each school has its own benefits as we discussed. Is that not so, my friends?
Balance complements, it sharpens, it dulls. A whiz that uses it ain't easily cold.
Ah, yes, Myth. You know, I once knew a conjurer. Steve was his name. An expert in traps and summons. Never could take the heat. Or leaves.
Attention! Death lurks around every corner. It creeps, it waits, it drains, it weakens, it whispers.
Honey, life is the obvious choice for a support school. We heal with unicorns.
Amazing.
Anyone else smell smoke? Is it me? Oh, please don't let it be me. Oh, pick fire, kid. Someone needs to control these flames.
This is the one that I don't get the voice decision on that. That was unexpected when I heard this the first time, that was the actual voice of the fire tree.
Ice is patient. It can shield against damage and wear enemies down.
Hey, give Storm a try. We hit the hardest and the fastest. Of course, we have to watch out for the more durable foes, but who doesn't?
The choice is yours, Wizard. Simply speak to your chosen tree and they will guide you in weaving a new school. Just remember, magic is not merely about damage boosts. Look for countermeasures for each school's tactics. When you're ready, you should return to your headmaster. I wouldn't want this to derail your more traditional studies.
Okay, and then the quest is to go back to Merle. But now you can go up to all the trees and see the spells that they have. So you can select Weaving School. This is how you start. And then each tree will give you the quest for that. So I'll probably do the Storm. I actually want to weave Storm on my life. So let's start with this.
Hey there, friend. Do you want to interweave your school with the power of Storm? Great! You can only weave one school, and you pick the best.
I agree. Okay. Does it give me a quest?
Baelstrom has repaired Celestia's spiral key. Now we can go to that strange, star-lost world and learn of its fate.
Okay, so that is the end of the storyline. We now have magic weaving unlocked. Now we need to see how we actually start these quests. I chose Storm, but didn't really... Oh wait, there's a quest now. Okay, so I think you have to turn that quest. Now Surge has the quest. Life after undeath.
Wizard! So you've decided to galvanize your magic with the power of Storm. That's just great. You know, Storm can be more than just powerful strikes. It can also help you counter the healing abilities of life and the slow burn of fire. After all, it's hard to recover or to burn in a constant downpour. So why don't you go to a place that's just saturated in storm magic and see what you can do with it? And of course, I'm talking about Triton Avenue, where it's always a rainy day and that's A-OK. Go there, walk through the streets, let the rain wash over you, feel the storm.
Okay, we just absorb the essence of the area. Does it let me see the spells? Here we go. So here are the spells that you can get for weaving into Storm as a life. I'm doing it for this energy blade because plus 45%. Storm blade for 2 pips is definitely worth it, and you can sharpen this to 55. That's crazy. I'll definitely be using that. And then you also can get Lord of Lightning, which is a fusion spell. So fusion spells also are a part of this spell weaving. So pretty much spell weaving is like the base of it, and then fusion spells are included. So you can get this spell, which is Forest Lord and Lightning Vats for 5 pips.
Help! Help! A zombie stole my life!
Oh, new NPC over here.
Oh, it's you! Oh, and just in time. A zombie called Rotten Rob stole my life magic. All of it. He just absorbed it somehow. I don't know how. Well, I guess he could be practicing the lost ritual of Krokotopia, which translates from ancient dragon spear into mine now. But it's, well, lost. Well, I guess he could have searched the library, which is a stockpile of arcane rites and spells. But he wouldn't have a library card. Well, I guess he could have just gotten one. Mr. Argleston famously does not discriminate against the undead. But now we'll never find him to get my power back. Well, I guess we could apply the principles of magetic polarity. Opposites attract. With enough death energy, we could find the stolen life energy. The undead are practically dripping with the stuff. You won't be able to steal their powers like Rotten Rob did, but you could get, like, death particles, which we can use as a lodestone.
Yeah, I was about to say, let me guess. Farm rotting fodders. Okay, so basically what's going to happen is there is a storyline quest involved with these magic weaving quests. And I know there's a lot of defeats, collects, you can do fishing. So if you guys want to see me continue this on a video, then probably the next video will just be life and storm magic weaving entire quest line, like the whole rest of it. I'll probably be skipping around if there's a lot of just farming of different people, but yeah, that is it. This video was how to start magic weaving. That is how you start it. We are now on the quest line for life and storm. So at this point you can pick whatever school that you want to weave with, and do that quest line. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If it was helpful, please leave a like on it. Subscribe for more wizard videos in the future. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time.